Hello, welcome to Game of Play Super Mario 3 Mix. Less navel-gazing or trailblazing. Today's Blaze 420. No. We are here back in the Marios, where medical marijuana might be legal. I mean, it would have to be if you're on the mushrooms, correct? THC, represent. No, I'm not into that stuff. I'm not really into recreational drugs. Although, I am into, like, you know, asking doctors about particular substances, because there are some benefits to be had if you know what you're doing. By which I mean, consult the biochemist, you dumbass. But do not abuse. The problem is the misuse, not so much the use. You do it wrong and it hurts your body from the inside out. It makes you Scandinavian at random intervals. It is naughty. I am Benny and Bijon. This is Gaming with the Place. Donkey Kong Country 3? No. Boy, I'd sure go back to that sometime. And I know I would. And I do it again. Bump my head into the block. Making stuff. I've been working on my energy levels so I can keep doing more games and, more importantly, keep talking over them so I do not get worn out. Because not only does being glass cannon mean I can only take so much, it also means my hit points are low, my stamina low, but my MP so high. Haha! Stands for Mario points, but no, really. I'm very good at conserving my energy. I'm trying to do as much as I can with the Marios. That's alright. Look at those up arrows, how they mock me with their pointedly towards the sky. Is that what you want to call it? Yes. Fireball. Spirit ball. Okay, what's up here? Clouds. Really. Another one of those coin heavenly heavens. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is the way we do it with Mario and coins in his face. Hitting the question box is the way to go. It's interesting how I could tell that question block had an item in it because it looked marked. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. I don't know if that was accidental or intentional, or like it was a case of dude had an idea to make it happen and then just forgot about it. I feel like that's the likely scenario here. Like, thought it might be interesting idea, decided to get rid of it, but forgot the one in the bonus area and just left it like that. Or it's a graphical glitch again. However, it's just one of those things you think about where it's just like, what if I just marked the question box that actually have the stuff in it, ignore all the others? Oh yeah, that is the way of the texture-based lava game. Genie. Take this, Galoob. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, if you go up the stairs, chances are you will go down the flagpole like the firemen and the strippers, and then proceed to get grease burns on your hands from your grease and the greases on it. Lubricated death. It was a Jiffy Lube. That's not how we use peanut butter. Not in this house. It's kind of interesting how the bunny hat doesn't really work right while I'm on the Yoshi. Also, it'll make sure you're on the Yoshi so the Yoshi doesn't fall off, because it did to be way too easy to die here. So that is interessante for my El Dante. El Dante's Inferno. The 11 levels of pasta. Hell. This level is the marinara. This level is the pesto. And then this level is something else. I don't know, just straight up tomato. Yeah. I love basil and pesto sauce. Not just because it makes it green. It just is kind of herby. You know, I guess it's the similar reason I would be okay with oregano. You know. Alright, so, you know that technique in Iggy's Castle where you could just be on the fence and then, you know, keep getting one up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll even turn around the other side and go back. I have all the time in the world. I'm just kind of doing these things because I am very confident I get 99 lives. In fact, I did. I watched the footage. Yeah, I did. I almost could have done it twice, but I didn't have that kind of time in game to do it. But I made a valiant effort, to rival the kings and queens of this world. Monarchies? Why do we have those? Why did we have those? I don't know. I feel like even the last 100 years, we've only gotten so far, and then, stuff. Hit the turtle with your feet. Make the land into the world. Super Mario World plus land. Not happening right this instant. WNBC. This morning sucks. QRTUVSW. Koopas! Punch them in the stomach. Or just go on their heads. I don't think I can quite reach that one, so let's just forget about him and just let him live his life. Suspicious pipe is suspicious. Would recommend going in if you don't already notice it. Orange pipes are a thing in this world, yes? But what would be the purpose? Actually, no. It's a lava pipe. That's why it's orange. That's the only reason I can think of. Because it was like that in Link to the Past. In the, what was that? Like, penultimate dungeon. Where you, like, ride the thing around. And you had to use both rods and the boss. That dungeon had those orange pipe things. And there was lava. I'm just like, yeah! Kind of like that. But that doesn't really make for a good sample because that's also a Nintendo game by Shigeru, so it's just like, oh, well, the only two known cases of orange pipes that may or may not involve lava. Going up this thing. This area is kind of, I don't know. I feel bad that stuff has to be barren, but it kind of has to be, otherwise you will lag your Nintendo Entertainment System. It is a thing that happens. The machine is not the son of God. Surely you must meet the wrath of God. You must be Jesus Christ. And I christen you the Christ Master. Master of all things Christ. Going up. Going down. Elevation. Escalation. That's the way. No one likes it. Going down these stairs, the stairs of a champion. The stairs of championing. Swamps coming down to a theater near you. Into the door. Reznor is on a diet, or had one of those skinny cow drink things. I don't know, man. It went through the Willy Wonka taffy machine or some shit. We don't talk about that. It's terrible. Good grief, man. The things that happen to those children with the candy. It's like, do not experiment on the humans. That is not what it was designed for, and yet you're still alive. How does that work? Oh boy. Alright. Another battle. 9 Rexes. 1 leaves. Not me. Just slightly put your head back. Roughly at an angle. I know why that sprite looks like that. It's because it has to be, like, aligned with the rest of his body. So there's no, like, putting forward with the hitbox or whatever. So that's why it looks like that. It's stupid, but true. It's all we could manage. By the way, Ghost House. You've heard of those, right? Every even number world, you should be mindful of the secret exit of the Ghost House. More details sometime later in this game. Oh, this is definitely indicative of the value of Bowser Ghost House. I can feel it in my soul. Okay, a P-switch, indicated by some background information, informing me of the dry bones slowing down all the tax collectors. I levy you. Levi genes. We levy these taxes in the name of Dedham. Alright. Who said you can't provide usuri? Seriously, who comes up with that word? I don't know, but usuri sucks. Usuri. You know what I'm talking about? Like a loan shark behavior, like something. You know, making someone owe you stuff because you keep putting interest on it is a bad idea, and you're going to get whopped in the face if you do it. Course clear. I can see clearly now the course is gone. I can see all the colors of the rainbow. Rainbow. Let's see what we got here. Elevation. Go up, hit the P switch. Make it your pieced. Let's try going the other way. Yes. Gotta get those coins some way. Well, I mean, alright. Fair enough. It was right there at that door. Sure. Okay. But what about the third coin? Where is that, Sona Beach? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh boy, rudimentary block puzzle. Just figure out which one is not gonna hurt your fingers, because it crushes your hands, just not your head, so it's safe. Go ahead, try it at home. Yeah, I'm gonna have question block decorations, and YouTube randomly recommended me like an algorithm. From its algorithm, it recommended me like someone's took footage of going to the Nintendo theme park and demonstrated how it works when you get like these AR goggles, so you can see the Nintendo shit happening while you're in the rides and stuff. I thought it was interesting. I mean, I wouldn't actually go there, but I mean, it obviously looked fun. So, I mean, if you're in Japan and you want to go to Nintendo World, I mean, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Assuming you make it there. And then what? You go to a hotel where there's like barely room for you? You know, you ever heard of those hotels where you just kind of have like a place to lie in, and that's pretty much it? Seriously. It's kind of something you have to do when you have a lot of population on an island. You have to compact things. It's unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't end up becoming the future, because I would not want to live like that. I mean, I'm okay with having like a one-floor house, maybe, with like maybe 5 rooms, but having like a single room living space, or like how those people do with the minimal housing, I'm just like, no. Why is the onus on me and the carbon footprint, huh? Get zappy zapped and get in my butt with this tail, baby. This tail, dude. Thwomp, 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 ba-bis, boom, ba. Funny story. Sometimes when I'm playing Mario 3, I get to the one level, the World 2 Fortress. There's like an area of thwomps, and I just like make a tune up for him, but then I realized where I based it off from, so I just made it sound like ba-dum, 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 a-bis, boom, ba. So just like Bugs Bunny, rah, rah, rah. That's what I was thinking when those thwomps were slamming down on me. I used to have too much time with the TV. That's why I kind of adopted video games, because at least I was doing something well. Admiring the monitor screen! These walls were made for green, and that's just what they must. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of how they look when you're in the Mario 1 final castle place, in that underwater mode. Oh, I think I can freeze the fish. Yeah, that's actually really good. Seriously, this I would say this is the best power-up in the game. Really. There's one other power-up that's pretty cool also, but arguably this is the most useful one. And you don't even have this disadvantage of hopping around when you're on land. Although you can't really do the slide thing, that's okay. That would have made it more... That's something you want to try adding, like the blue shell power-up. I don't know why Nintendo... Like, I'm glad that we don't really have the blue shell power-up in Mario platforming right now. It wasn't exactly the best thing. I get what the point was to be like, you are the Koopa shell, but it wasn't really that fun to kind of set up, and you can be like, wee, and then you're just like, you're just going to screw yourself over. Ah, pipes. I like how we have the trope of putting the coin at the very last possible moment before I'm about to kick some boss ass. Also, you may or may not know this, but if you lose to the boss, there's actually a secret checkpoint from right before the boss, so you don't have to worry about shit. Just bring a power-up with you, and you're good to go. Oh man, it's Reznor again! Well, we couldn't use Bowser again now, could we? No, I suppose not. And anyway, it's not really Reznor, but in Dead of America localization, having to hoo-ha and be like, yeah, it's Trent! Trenton, New Jersey? Oh my god! There we go. Unfortunately, that lags like the dickens. There's not much I can do about that, but I mean, it's simple enough, so it doesn't really need too much support. Oh my god, remember what I said about green skies? Tornadoes, baby! Seriously, a green skies freak, it's like, I'm on an alien planet. How about you? How was your day? I don't know. Alien weather? Yes, that is correct, alien brothers. We must form a single alien into the bread line. Alien bread line. As an idea, someone modify Papers, Please, so that you're like literally aliens from outer space trying to get into Earth. I just think it'd be interesting to do. You know, like, I guess aliens have always been that trope, considering what we originally mean them to mean, which is foreigners. But now that when you say alien, you think of outer space, and that's kind of better. Same way as we think of robots as automatons. That's the original term, the automaton. Because robots used to be like a slang term, if I remember right. I forget for what, but it's kind of the same way as slaves was used instead of Slavs or whatever. I wonder if robot was also a Czech term. I'm not sure, but I just remember that. Not to mention stuff like idiot and silly, you know, terms which archaic swear words are really funny because no one cares. And I hope in the future swear words that like that, like for every euphemism drill you worry about where something gets, you know, something less offensive becomes offensive, something more offensive becomes a lot less offensive a few decades later. I mean, if we're lucky, and our memories don't last that long. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I care about this boss, but of course you have to be Yoshi in the boss, because otherwise this wouldn't be that exciting, huh? I just thought he'd summon another thing, but no, he's just in his little tiny clown car thingy. A baby clown car! Ever tell you about how clownfish work? Try and look up clownfish sometime. Interesting subject. It just brings up a whole lot of questions if what is Finding Nemo is realistic. I don't want to think about it. Till my brains do be over. I don't care about this creek. About these 20-year-olds being these teens. I don't want to think about my age. How I acted. In World 4, it was clear. 4 is death. 4 is dead. You're welcome. Our heroes have Yoshi to thank for the help in fighting against Bowser Jr. Bidding farewell to Yoshi, our heroes now find themselves in an arid desert filled with ancient ruins. They must remain alert for danger from the sky. If you don't like Donkey Kong Country, you're stupid. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. That joke's just for me and that one other guy who will get it. Thank you. Look at all my lives, though. Anyway, next time, desert stuff. More specifically, a reference to Mario Land. Just as a send-off to people who've played Super Mario Land. Yeah. Big fan of Egyptian tropes. It always works. Don't ask me why. It could be because we've gotten Indiana Jones. It's just like, oh, neat. Anyway, see you there before I desert my audience. Oh!